Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Big E here with you on the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. Welcome back to Diablo 3. First time playing a Diablo game. Really enjoying it so far. Last episode, we found a piece of the Stranger's broken sword. Here is the Stranger over here. It's broken into three pieces, as far as Deckard can tell. We defeated Magda, which I realized sounds like Lady Sylvanas. It also sounds like Lilith from, I watch another YouTuber, Travisine. Same voice actress, I would imagine. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we have the Templar with us right here. We also have Leia with us, and we need to review what we're doing here. The Broken Blade. Go to the Drowned Temple northeast of the Fields of Misery. A piece of the Stranger's sword has fallen on the Drowned Temple north of the Fields of Mystery. I am to take Leia there to find a way inside. So let's do it. Let me check my... I've been getting a lot of great tips from you guys and gals. Thank you so much. So I couldn't figure out why this would keep flashing new after I'd set it. And it's because I have runes that I can apply.
Aren't adventurers supposed to, I don't know, do some adventuring?
Just hold your horses, woman. She hasn't been in the party 5 minutes. I'm already being nagged. I also, somebody let me know that I don't have to click to move. I can just hold the mouse down. So before I was doing this, right? And after the first episode, I was like, oh my God, my hand is killing me. Yeah, you can just hold the mouse down to move. Thank you so much for the tips. I really, really do appreciate it. So we have, we're rocking a big giant two-hander right now. He's got sword and board right here, 26. So I'll tell you what, let's break this down. I can't equip anything with Leia. Nothing to repair, salvage. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Alrighty.
Not ready yet.
Whoops. So we're going Fields of Misery. Alrighty, let's do this. Go to the Drowned Temple. Let's uncover a bit of the map here.
You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me, and, well, I can't really explain it.
All right, we're getting to know a little bit about Leia.
More fury.
Man. With the double DPS we have now, stuff just gets eliminated.
I need fury. Back to hell, dog.
Back to hell.
The Tristram fields are fair lands, fertile and temperate. Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plough once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
You wilt against my blows.
So I feel like we were here before. I think we were.
Not enough fury.
What did we just pick up there? Anything decent? No, but... the Templar, maybe? Magic pants? No, he's got legendary pants on. Man, I keep, So I've been playing Warcraft like a fiend, you know, call to arms and everything, so I'm used to moving with the keys.
The light grows stronger within you.
All right, we have just leveled up. Level 17. Throw weapon. Let's have a look at that.
These fields used to be so beautiful. Uncle Deckard told me stories of them when I was a little girl.
What's going on here? Why don't I have access to this? Yep, not set? Like, can I just... Ooh, that was really weird. Okay, so I've got Hurl a Mighty Axe that damages an enemy. I'm going to stick with Cleave right now. Cleave just is my jam. I like hitting multiple targets.
Someone is living here.
We should have known. The farm was left over a fortnight ago. And yet we stayed. Last night, we heard the beasts...
Stay away! There's nothing in here of use to you.
Oh, I'm coming in now. I'm all in here. Wandering Tinker.
These are dark times, my friend. I thought for a moment you were one of those dreadful goat men. Since you're not, would you like to buy something?
Well, what do you have? I don't think I want to buy anything, but let's just... Oh, boy, that's actually much better. Gold is just kind of thrown at you in this game. I wonder if that's worth buying. 44 strength, 39 vitality, plus 45 life per hit. Monster kills grant a plus 11 experience. Plus 9 damage, toughness, and recovery. I guess. I don't know. Probably probably a waste to do that. Don't mind if I take your gold, do you? Okay, interesting. Magic gloves. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. The fields of misery.
I'll stop these things.
Man, Overpower is it's also really good. What do we have here? Yeah, we're wrecking.
A mighty
Oh,
adversary
hello.
is
I need
before
fury. Need more time.
Get destroyed. I like that Leia is ranged. Oh, hello.
More fury.
So it's got to be down here, I guess, is what we're looking for. Wait a minute. Oh, we've got a whole area in the middle we've not uncovered here.
Not enough fury.
Yeah, there's nothing up here. Oh, what is this? Is this what we need? It might be.
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
The world has changed much.
Yes, it's not like it was.
Have no fear, Leah. We will make this world safe again.
I like the dialogue that happens here. Kind of feels like you're in a party, you know? It's kind of neat.
More fury.
I guess those are like little achievements. Like you see how many you can get. Like the kills or whatever that keeps popping up, like the massacre.
I'll taste your fear.
What do we have there? Magic wand. Okay, like sorcerer or wizard or whatever it might be called. Oh, there's a payoff. I was gonna say, no, you don't really get anything from the dead villagers, but yes, you do.
Not enough fury.
Could we find more like that?
Perhaps we could. This guy, I feel like this guy told me his name, but I don't know.
I need fury.
It kind of sounded like he said, like Cromford or something.
We finished them off.
All right, level 2.
I'll taste your fear.
The Barbarian is... I'm liking the playstyle. I'm usually I prefer ranged classes. But I'm really digging this guy, like no nonsense. Holy moly. I'm gonna take the damage there. And let's see. Is any of this good for him? He's got... Let's give
When
him
this is
these.
over, I could open my own little inn somewhere, if I live.
That would fit you.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
You do me a great honor.
Arcane dust. Crafting. Also, I think it was Bill, let me know. I was asking about gems. I had suspected that I wasn't high enough level yet, and he did confirm that. I appreciate little things like that. Like, it doesn't really ruin the game. It's not a spoiler or whatever. Oh, no. Not yet. Attack speed increased. Strange place to put that. Okay, so nothing in here. We've been up there. What we're looking for must be down here.
Back to hell, fury, dog.
Back to hell, dog. I love it. Looks like the road comes up this way. Did I miss that? I did somehow. Checkpoint reached. Okay, cool.
Volcathos guides my hand.
What is he saying? Volcathos. Is that like his god?
You there!
Maybe?
Please
Hey,
help! They're going to kill my friend!
scoundrel.
Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself.
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing
right.
my patience, wench.
I'm sworn to secrecy.
Hey, what's going on here?
Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
We're just taking this guy's
you
word,
actually
though.
believe what this scoundrel tells you?
No, I
Fine,
don't.
you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
The hell you will. You're fucking wrecked.
More fury.
You won't get away from us this time.
Oh.
Not ready yet.
This isn't over.
It's
the
over,
rest
bro.
of the Thieves Guild will find you.
The Thieves Guild, huh? Isn't that a thing in Skyrim? I feel like it is. All right, little side quest there. Hey, scoundrel.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
What a
You
dick.
wish to join me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way.
Wait, what? Take the scoundrel
Wait.
north to the waypoint?
Relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please
So-
tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Don't be jealous, Templar. You jealous, bro? So I'd imagine I can switch between, I think is what's happening here. It's starting to make sense. Like we could have a tank, DPS, or a healer, I'm assuming is what's happening here. I wish there was just an easier way to do this. It's a
I miss
one-handed.
Chaldeum.
What do you miss?
It's such an open and beautiful city. It thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always something new and exciting to hear or see.
Ah, there you are.
What of your betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you?
This
By the
isn't a
way,
word we
my
would
name
say.
is Lyndon.
Betrothed? He's a deadly trickster who wields two-handed ranged weapons. Do you want to replace the Templar with the scoundrel? If so, the Templar will return to town. You can add them to your party. Okay, I don't want to do it right now. I want to stay with the Templar. But we can get that guy. That's pretty interesting.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging.
What do we have here?
He
Alaric.
must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
I don't know what Nephilim.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass.
Okay.
Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The Warrior's Rest and the Crypt of the Ancients. Within them reside the keys to our sacred temple.
Alrighty. 2 tombs in the woods beyond. Okay. We need the Beacon of Honor from Warrior's Rest and the Beacon of Light from Crypt of the Ancients.
A pall of ancient doom hangs upon these woods.
I've got your...
I've gained new branches.
Wow, we leveled up already, dude.
Are these Alaric's people?
These are mongrels.
Okay, I've got...
I am returning to
Nope,
town.
nope. Darn it. Hold on.
Fools are stronger than most risen dead, but they gain their fortitude through horrific means, feasting upon human corpses. These creatures are least dangerous while eating, but do not disturb them, or it shall be your limbs between their teeth.
Tell me about this inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous. Everybody needs a quiet, safe place to rest and recover. A way station on their journeys.
There is no safe place.
That's why I want to make one.
Okay. Trying to get used to all of this. Oh, I have to pick one. I see. I pick one. Okay. I know it's rough to watch a new player figure stuff out. Ground Stomp. In the area of effect of Ground Stomp. Oh, yeah. Pull enemies towards me. Yeah, I use... This is what we're currently using. So we'll take that one. Let me look at the rest of these here. Rupture. Enemy slain by cleave explode. I definitely want Reaper Swing for extra fury. Yeah. I only have this one. Okay. Storm of Steel. Throw multiple axes at nearby enemies when overpower is used. That's kind of interesting. I have Deafening Crash. Or, yeah, I want this one. Okay, we're good to go here.
Not enough fury.
Oh, it just pulls them right in. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if this is the best way to do it. I kind of like going around the outside to get a feel for how big the place is and then backtracking.
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death wings.
Maybe not the best, but it's just how I'm going to do it, I guess. We can come back this way. Oh, here we go. What do we have here? Crypt of the Ancients. This is one of the places we need to go.
More time.
It reminds me of being a child.
That ability
and
is
searching for
so
lost
good.
artifacts with Uncle Decker.
Your flesh is weak.
Your flesh does appear to be weak.
Still recharging.
Ooh, look at the size of that weapon. Oh my god, give me that. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at the size of the weapon. It's actually kind of like our other one, I guess, isn't it? Okay, we've got one. We've got the beacon of light. Oh, is she in combat? Yeah, she is. Oh, we have enemies here. What are they doing? Okay, well, we're going down this way, I guess.
More fury. Need more time. Die!
I'm actually glad we came back here.
I'm glad that's over.
I'll take that. Maybe I should be, like, waiting to, like, try to upgrade this guy. I'm looking at every
Are there
piece
women
I
in your
get.
order?
Well, no.
Shouldn't the Templar welcome anyone who wishes to fight evil?
That is a fascinating idea. I will mention it to the leaders.
Picking up on his sarcasm there. Yeah, maybe we just wait till we get back in town and then go through what we have to give to our follower.
Ready yet? You cannot stand before me. Still recharging.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Not ready yet.
Okay, we got a waypoint here. I guess we're good on space. We can always go back. I like that that's a thing. We've got a little town portal, you know? What is this?
Still recharging.
That was weird.
Need more time.
No lore for that. I'm trying to keep an eye out down here. I'll play any lore that comes up, but I'm sure I've missed some. This is what we need. Just a chest waiting on us there, huh?
I will not be denied.
Did I get feared then?
What a monstrous creature!
Alright, that was pretty dang easy. Oh, I got a gem! Got a gem. Do I put this in here? 10% extra gold from monsters? Okay, well, that's... I guess that's exciting. That's the first time I've ever used a gem. Now, I don't So I wonder, based on the color, maybe it changes the, like, effect, if that's the right word. Probably is not the right word. Alright, we gotta go place these.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Okay. Also, does anybody know how to get a... Is there like a thumbnail mode? I know that sounds a little bit ridiculous, but as a YouTuber... Like, is there a hotkey where I can just kind of take a screenshot? Let me see here. You guys would know. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really see anything here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing. Inventory. Do I have anything bound to... I don't think I do. I'm going to change inventory to that. Potion button, Q. I don't know what banner is. Oh, take a screenshot. What the hell is that? Sys, R, and Q? Wait, what? What is that? Okay, well, we're going to do... let's put this as, like, something like that. So... Did I get it? I think I am taking screenshots because it's pausing slightly. All right. I was kind of hoping to hide the interface as well with the screenshot, but maybe that's not a thing. All right, let's place...
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
I cannot fault them for doing their duty.
All right, well, let's do this.
Look at this architecture. This predates the Sin War.
None may enter the inner. Rise,
Whoops.
my brothers. Rise and do battle.
We won!
Still recharging. Volcato smiles on me.
A lot of stuff happened right there. Rend. Yeah, I like seismic slant. Oh, stagger. Apply that. Thought I already had that applied. Apparently not. Ooh, boy. Just going to equip it. It's so much more damage. not a one-hander, but I'm tempted to give this guy... Can he use that?
I can't use that.
One-handed weapons. I gotta remember that.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
The spirit speaks the truth. This was a good place. I can feel it.
The noble
Hey, it's Magda.
fought his way here just to die.
Magda.
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine.
The hell it
Fill
is.
this temple with their blood.
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She is full of lies. Do not believe her.
And what is the power within you that she spoke of?
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard right away.
All right.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Okay. Return to town?
I am returning to town.
Let's go. So she hinted at her mother still being alive. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if I should keep some of this. Hold on, let me see here. How do I... Well, let's talk to Leah. I want to try to pick up all the lore I can, and then I'm going to figure out how to switch. Because I probably should save some of this gear for when I change my companion.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us.
And about being single? Or about the temple?
The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsian.
Where the hell did she go? I was talking to you.
The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsium Emporis. It was the most sacred of their temples, a site where legend claims angels would come to impart their wisdom to the Nephilim.
Yeah, I asked about being single and she just like hauled ass. All right, the World Stone.
The World Stone was an ancient artifact of immense power. It was used not only to create our world, but also to control mankind. The original humans were known as the Nephilim,
Okay.
and their power was such that it was feared they would tip the balance in the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells. So the World Stone was tuned
Well, then aren't
to
we
lessen our
Nephilim?
powers, turning
Or could we be?
mankind into what we are today. But now that it has been destroyed, it is conceivable that the powers of the Nephilim will reappear.
The original humans were the Nephilim. Surely we're Nephilim then, right? Because we're like a god, man. Destruction of the World Stone.
Tyrael was forced to destroy the World Stone when Baal, the Lord of Destruction, corrupted it in his attempt to
Primevals,
control all
right?
of mankind.
Well,
The
Baal.
World Stone's destruction also destroyed Mount Ariat, my people's ancestral home.
What happened to your people is indeed unfortunate. I fear Tyrael paid the ultimate price himself. Nothing has been heard from him since.
Tyrael's like the angel. I don't want to say archangel. Leia and Cain's travels.
I heard that you took Leah on your searches for ancient artifacts and tomes. Wasn't that dangerous?
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their lands.
Oh, we got an achievement there. All right, cool. Let's check in with the stranger.
We have the second sword piece. Where should I seek the third?
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
Okay, we saw the ferryman. The mysterious coven.
Have you fought the coven before?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
What do you mean?
The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you are to fight, you will need your sword.
This guy's... I wonder if he's like a mage or something? I'm not sure. A debt?
The living dead? The Skeleton King? The Khazra? I would not have thought it possible. You have given us all hope.
I'm a hero.
My men, the people of this town, we all owe you a debt of gratitude.
Legendaries in gold.
Still much to be done.
Nothing that you can't handle, I'm certain.
Okay. So, how do I... Let's go into Kane's house. I just saw him go in here. Oh, he's just hanging out. Okay, so how do I change... Oh, maybe I can't use her yet. Where's the, Where's the rogue at? Oh, let's talk to, Hedrick. Hedrick's father.
You said you lived with your father when old Tristram burned. Tell me about him.
My father was a diplomat. We had a manor in Chaldeum with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the Troubles started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over, though.
Did it?
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
This guy just likes to bottle everything up. Okay, so I see the scoundrel down here. Let's talk to him. Lyndon's origins.
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
You did dishonorable work there, didn't you?
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet. Wanted, one relic, scarlet, roughly the size of a man's fist. It was stolen 2 months past during a deplorable theft from the Merchants Guild Bank. Those apprehended were not in possession of the item. The relic is greatly missed by its rightful owner, who offers a reward for its safe return.
Okay. The unrepentant rogue.
You shouldn't waste time chasing women.
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
But you do not keep any of them.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
Still, you shouldn't bother every other woman who crosses your path.
We're kind of preaching here, aren't we?
Sometimes they should bother me.
All right. Oh, so, yeah, we definitely need to hook this guy up. So let's see. Can he wear... He can wear that. 50, 52, 58. So he's ranged. Oh, he has skills, too. Deals damage in an area that has a chance to stun enemies. We'll take
I'm not
that.
as bad as I look. Really. Stop walking away!
What? Critical hits cause you and the scoundrel to temporarily deal more damage. Increase critical hit chance for you and the scoundrel. Yeah, I'll take that. Piercing shot, range attack that pierces and increases the damage done to enemies. Or multi-shot, this has an 8-second cooldown. The Scoundrel will shoot multiple bolts at once. The Scoundrel's special attacks have a chance to fire multiple bolts and requires a bow. Let's do the shorter cooldown there. And let's see, what do we got for gloves here? I wish I could sort this a little bit better. Let's give him the legendaries, I guess. What else are we going to do with them? Pants. Have you some pants, sir? Belt. Have a belt. Boots. Guess all this is better than nothing. Okay. Shoulders? Yeah, there you are. Maybe we'll take this guy on just to see what he can do, you know?
Don't we have important things to be doing?
Just relax, woman. I'm equipping people and stuff, okay? All right, I think we can get rid of the rest of this. Where's my Templar at? Okay, we're still good to go here, I think. No neck piece for him. He's level 19.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Whoops. Okay. He's level 19 as well. Okay, I guess we'll try this guy out. See how he does here. Let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. Repair everything. We'll salvage. It's a lot of recovery on that. Holy moly. Got a veiled crystal. This is all my stuff. I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. How are we doing on time? About 15 minutes in. Okay. I guess we'll call this an episode right here. So we need to go talk to the ferryman, and we're going to go get the last piece of the sword, and we will continue in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. I'll see you in the next episode of Diablo 3. By the way, the release schedule has been established. If you don't know by now, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It releases at 8 a.m. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.